We worked each other.
Yeah, it's been a long
Okay.
time. Embarrassed.
Hi, I'm Lisa Bardonix,
And I'm Michelle Lapp.
and we teach dance here at Redwood High School.
And the program's been going for about 16 years. This is our 16th year. We started with 5 sections of dance, and now we have 11 sections.
I teach intro, intermediate, and international.
And I teach intro, intermediate, advanced, hip hop, and dance force. We offer classes for boys and girls, and like we just said, beginning to advanced levels. And so we have a really diverse population of kids.
We have over 400 kids in the program now, and we have approximately 50 boys in the program this year.
Yep.
Well, we don't know how we juggle all of it. We, just sort of is what we do. We have class all day, we teach dance all day, and then we've worked together so long that we know what we can put together and what we can't. So when it comes time to the show, we just start putting things together. Like the week of the dance show, we were planning for next year, coming up with next year's theme, next year's dances. I have an idea for this, I have an idea for that, and we came up with the show title we came up with a year ago for next year. And somehow it all works. We put it all together, throw ideas off of each other, make them bigger, make them smaller, whatever we need to do, and pull it together that way.
Have a different perspective on the show. So when we brainstorm, one of us will see one element that needs to improve, and another will see another element that needs to improve. And we just try to really not just match the show every year, but to make it better, like improve on something. Like this particular class maybe didn't achieve high enough technical level, so let's really work on improving their technical skills. That's one example.
We always try to find some sort of entertainment too for the crowd, because we can't just make it what we like. We need to find something that the kids will like, the parents will like, and everybody in between and outside of there. Mm-hmm. So that's a challenge, but we always tend to find something that works for everybody.
Yeah, so we always have, along the lines of what Lisa's saying, artistic pieces balanced with pieces that are entertaining, and good costumes, good music. There's a whole process that we go through with selecting the music, the theme, editing the music. We do our own editing, and so it's very time consuming. And like Mrs. Bardonic said, we've already started. Our first dance that we're going to learn for next year will be taught on May 20th, which is in a week. We're learning the first routine, and then the next one a couple weeks after that, and then over summer, and then we'll really hit it hard in August.
We also have to order all of our clothing for next year for the classes, and that consists of knowing our show title, knowing the dates, because we put that all on our clothing for the classes. So that's already been done for a few weeks. It's just a process. As soon as one show ends, the next one begins. Well, we have a fundraiser that we use throughout the year, and the fundraiser are screen ads that go on the screen before the show. They're $50 ads. It's a business card or a personal ad. You can do it either way, and those run every night before the show. And so the cost to the student can be nothing as long as they do the fundraising for everything, because we have a cost for the initial clothes that they wear to class, the uniform, and then there's the cost of the costumes, but we fundraise almost everything for our costumes.
We're doing a dance camp this Saturday, and it's a fundraiser for the hip hop group and dance team. And the kids actually will be instructing the camp, and I facilitate, direct them which way to go, which dances we should teach, and proceeds from that will go to help us get started on costs for next year. We have first grade through 11th grade, and we typically have between 40 and 50 participants that attend. We're trying to build it, but it's been kind of consistent around the same amount of kids that come every year.
So 40 to 50 kids.
Mhm.
What do you charge per person?
We charge $35 per person. Unless they're siblings, then they get a little discount.
We were going to try to add in some different departments in the school in the show too. Like the art department, we have a new idea that we came up. We're going to have the art department build some clever little things for us for a dance.
For the dance.
For a
What do you
dance.
do for the plays and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Excellent, excellent.
I think for me, seeing the kids get excited and the kids that are really appreciative of the program and feel like it was life-changing as far as, you know, their lives in general and their high school experience in general. Some of the kids are just, you know, really appreciative, and for me, that's the highlight.
I like when I see someone who's never done dance before and they actually get out there and have this whole new experience for the first time. They get on stage and they're looking around at all the lights because they've never seen them before. And they're actually looking out. They've always sat and watched, but they actually get the experience of looking out. And I really like to see these kids that have just never done this, and they get to go out and have this new experience, and they have such a good time doing it. Well, we've worked together a long time. We both bring something really different to the table in the way we teach, in the way we have our students perform, but it's a good mix because she makes up for what I don't have, and I feel like I make up for what she doesn't have. So together it's kind of a good partnership, and it works well with our classes, and we've been able to, we hardly discuss what we're going to do. We put our theme together and then we just go, and at the end we pull together our show. And it's worked well for a long time. We've gotten so big that now we're going to try just really bouncing a lot of things off of each other and working together next year. But it's a good experience.
Yeah, and I think we're really excited about the collaboration with Ranger Video.
Yes.
Because it's been a lot of fun working together and just seeing what we can do. So I know we're both really excited to see what we can do next year collaborating.
And it's nice to see through your eyes things that we don't see, because we get to see it through your eyes. So it's been a really good experience.
Well, I think for me, probably just the students that have gone on to work professionally is pretty crazy. We had a student that, a few students that have gone on, but one in particular that, you know, was in the movie Fame, and she, before that she was in a Nickelodeon TV show, and she was attending school here at the time when all this was going on. So it was pretty exciting for the students to know that someone amongst them was, you know, working professionally. And we've had other kids since then. Ashley Galvan is the student I'm talking about. Eddie Quaylar's gone on to work through Disney and Disney Cruise Lines and Tokyo Disney and that kind of thing. And the list goes on from there. There's lots and lots of kids that are working professionally, semi-professionally in dance or arts-related fields. So that for me has been a wow moment.
For me, I get a wow moment every day I walk into my third period international class. That is one wild group. And they do something all the time, from taping the doors so I walk, clear tape so I walk into it, or jumping around the room, coming up with some clever little trick that they want to do. It's just a whole different, I initially started the class to be a whole different type of class, and it's turned into this other thing, and it's a different experience. It's a whole different group of kids, but it's really nice to see.
What's the craziest thing she's ever done that you went, no way, we can't do that?
I don't know if I can say it on camera.
Well, leave that out. Really bad. But like after this moment, it's really good.
We're not telling.
I'm not telling. No.
Okay.